Hey Greyhounds, this is Studio 143 News.
Welcome to the first news show of the 2023 school year. We're so glad to be back.
Now on to Kai with Mr. Lewis.
Hi, I'm Kai Schinkel, and I'm going to be covering our new assistant principal, Mr. Lewis. Let's see how he's doing at Eaton Rapids so far. Mr. Lewis has taught various schools and has tons of higher education at both Wayne State University and University of Detroit Mercy. He has a master's in chemistry, a master's in education leadership, and a master's in curriculum and instruction. He is excited to build relationships with the community of Eaton Rapids High School and values a positive attitude.
Throughout my career, I've held several leadership positions, and so moving into administration was like a natural progression. So far, it's just getting to know students and the staff. So at this point, it's the high school. That's my favorite part of Eaton Rapids, and I've actually ventured off into like the downtown area. So I'm getting to know the community a little better.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Looks like you're off to a great start, and Eaton Rapids can't wait for the rest of our journey with you. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Kai.
Now on to Cam with the time capsule.
Hi, I'm Cameron Buckingham, reporting on the time capsule.
During construction this summer, a Greyhound treasure was found. While excavating the courtyard, workers from the Iron Horse Excavation discovered a long-forgotten time capsule. Students had the opportunity to explore the contents of the time capsule, which contains items from 1928 and 1978.
My favorite thing we found in the time capsule was the letters, the pictures, and the farmer's manual.
My favorite thing about opening the time capsule was seeing all the memories from 1928 and seeing the differences from then and now through the catalogs.
Students were able to find lots of great memories from the class of 28. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Cam.
Now on to Melanie with boys soccer.
Hi, I'm Melanie Perney, reporting on the boys soccer team.
As the boys faced their rival Charlotte this past Tuesday, they were able to take home the win with a score of 2-0, with the header junior Braden Ellis was able to get the first goal of the game. Following was senior Miles Thompson with the game-securing goal. With this outcome, if the boys are able to win the next few games, they will be conference champs for the second year in a row. I had a chance to talk to some of the players after the game. This is what they said.
How did it feel beating our rival Charlotte tonight?
Honestly, it felt great. I mean, I couldn't ask for much more. They were talking a lot of trash. We were talking it back. Things are going good. Put, who in the back of the net? I mean, what more could you ask for, to be honest?
How did it feel scoring a goal tonight?
It felt really good. First high school goal.
What was your tactic scoring that goal?
I just kind of headed it at the goal and hoped it went in.
It was great to see the boys come home with a win tonight against our rival Charlotte. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Mel.
Now on to Sydney with the Hall of Fame.
Hi, I'm Sydney Thompson, and I'm here reporting on the Hall of Fame induction.
Eaton Rapids High School created the Athletic Hall of Fame in 2002 to display outstanding athletic alumni. Every 2 years, the Hall of Fame committee meets and discusses people nominated for the Hall of Fame. This year, Blaine Milheim, Jane Sklopsy, Catherine Mills, Willis Whitmire, Rick Stoken, Rick Smith, and the 2014 to 2015 wrestling team were inducted. I got a chance to talk to some of this year's honorees. Let's hear what they had to say.
Hi, Greyhounds. I'm old Mr. Smith, and I've been around since 1977. I've coached football, basketball, a little bit of youth baseball, cross country, and track during my times here, and I loved it.
It's the toughest team we've ever had here. Runner-up team. They performed for 4 years. We kind of worked towards that goal, and they believed in the dream, and they accomplished it. The paper the day that we went in there said that we would be lucky to keep it within 24, and that was in regionals. And those guys believed it, and they did it. And we showed them that paper before we went in there, and it was pretty damn amazing. They had a look on their face, and we came out, and we looked at that paper again, and they had won. It was great. It was probably the greatest sporting event I've ever been a part of in my entire life, to be honest.
Glad to see all the new members of the Hall of Fame. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Sydney.
Now on to Ayla with the Paint Wars.
Hi, I'm Ayla Warden, and I'll be reporting on the Paint Wars before the Portland football game.
The paint war started at 6:15 before the Friday night football game. Everyone met outside the school by the staff parking lot and brought paint to throw at each other. Lots of students attended the paint war and later came to the football game at kickoff to throw the color powder. I had the chance to talk to a couple students about their experience at the paint wars.
The color run was super fun. This is my first year, and as you can see, it's great. super messy. So if you don't want anything valuable getting messed up, I suggest you don't wear it.
The paint wars just started and I was in the middle of it at the wrong time and I got bombarded. They just said go and then boom.
The paint war was a blast. Thanks for all the students that participated. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Ayla.
Looks like there's many positive changes and events happening here on campus.
We hope you guys have had a great start to the school year.